So here,
Right now,
I'm gonna interrupt you, Mr. Lee. You're on a non-reporting probation anyway. So if they've had you reporting monthly,
yeah,
you didn't have to do that.
I said that originally, but they told me that the judge don't make the rules here. That was the quote that they.
Who told you that? Oh, hold on. Mr. Flanagan called. Today is the date set for review. Mr. Miles, your appearance, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Douglas Miles, P4916 on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Lee, who is appearing by Zoom. Sir, could you state your full name for the record?
Jalen Lee.
According to probation, your discharge date is May the 2nd. You were placed on a 12-month probationary period, and I placed you on probation on, May 2nd.
This is not your average probation review. It's about to get heated. Today, defendant Jalen Lee appears for his halfway point probation check-in. On paper, he's done almost everything. $30,000 restitution paid, theft awareness completed, counseling wrapped up, but there's one small balance, $510. Easy enough, right? Except what starts as a routine review turns into a revelation about probation officers ignoring court orders. And when a judge hears someone told Mr. Lee the judge doesn't make the rules, well, that's like waving a red flag in front of a bull. Trust me, you'll want to stick around to see how fast this courtroom turns from calm to chaos.
Finish. So this says that you did pay the restitution in full. It says the restitution of $30,000 was paid in full. You completed the theft awareness class. You have done some. You did. You've completed 8 of the 10 gamblers counseling. Well, let's see. That she's saying 2 different things. How many gamblers counseling is left?
I finished all 10.
Oh, you did?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. When did you finish? Because she just sent me this.
This would have been last week on, I believe Friday was the last day. I remember she said she was leaving the office Thursday. So Mr. Mooney was trying to get in contact with her, I believe, to email her to let her know that I was completed. But he assured her that I will be finished before this court date.
What about count 2? You owe $510 on count 2.
That's the only thing.
It's rare to see a probationer in such good standing. Jalen has already paid every cent of his $30,000 restitution and completed all required counseling. That's no small feat. Most defendants struggle to hit even half those marks by the midpoint. The only thing hanging over his head, that $510 fine on count 2. Now, for most people, that's just a matter of budgeting. But here, it's the timing that matters. Jalen's about to start a new job and promises to pay it within weeks. The judge offers more time, showing she's more interested in compliance than punishment. But as you'll soon see, the real issue isn't money at all. It's who's been pulling the strings behind the scenes.
That I haven't completed, Your Honor.
Okay, let's do this. How long do you think it'll take for you to complete or pay the $510?
I started a new job within 2 days. So my first paycheck within basically 2 weeks, I'll be able to pay it.
You gonna give us all your money? I don't know how much check is. Don't give me the saying it's all your money.
It's literally been all my money. So.
Right. But I can give you a couple of months if you want a couple of extra months. I can give you a couple of months.
That will work better. Absolutely. Whichever one works.
All right. 'Cause today is just the halfway point. So you're not technically scheduled to be discharged from probation. The 12 months, you're not scheduled until May 2nd. I could give you a date in late January if that'll be better for you.
Yes, ma'am. That works.
Mr. Miles, is that acceptable?
It is acceptable, Your Honor. It's possible I might be out of the country, but I'd be able to get another attorney to stand in for review.
All right. And also, if he completes it, so let me give a date. I'll give a date first. And then if he completes it and pays the money, you could send an email to Mr. Flanagan and I can discharge him without you coming. Let's put it on the docket for February 3rd, that first Monday in February. I'll put it on the docket for February 3rd. And then that way we could confirm with Ms. Collins that you've completed those classes or the counseling, and then you can pay the $510. If you've done so, counsel, you can just submit an email and I can confirm it with the probation, and then I can discharge them without appearance. So we'll put it on the docket for a discharge.
Excuse me, Bryant. Miss Bryant. So up until this point, I'm still expected to check in regularly and do the normal probation process until January.
Here's where the tension spikes. Jalen drops a casual but jaw-dropping detail. His probation officer told him the judge doesn't make the rules. Read that again. In a courtroom, the judge is the authority. Their orders are law unless overturned. On appeal for a probation officer to openly contradict that, that's not just insubordination. It's a direct challenge to judicial authority. You can see the judge's demeanor shift instantly. This isn't just about Jalen's case anymore. It's about protecting the integrity of the court. And in seconds, she's on the phone, ready to call supervisors and address the problem in real time. Now the hearing's no longer routine. It's a mission.
What do you mean by that? Tell me, what do you do? What's the normal probation process?
Well, because originally they were telling me that once I came into this review, I could have the potential to be discharged from the probation since I had did all the classes and everything like that.
So here,
right now,
I'm gonna interrupt you, Mr. Lee. You're on a non-reporting probation anyway. So if they've had you reporting monthly, you didn't have to do that.
I said that originally, but they told me that the judge don't make the rules here. That was the quote that they.
Who told you that? Oh, hold on. Mr. Flanagan, call Mr. Farmer right now. Call him right now.
Yes.
It's going to be a great day. Call him right now. I need you to tell us who told you that. Call them right now. Matter of fact, you can call Mr. Wade too. Call them right now. Because I'm about to. Yes. I like you, Mr. Lee. I like you. You didn't even mean to tell on them, but you did.
Yeah, I didn't. It's Miss Bryson. She's no longer there anymore. That was the former probation officer that I had.
Let me make sure they have a meeting with probation while you on here. Let's make sure they have a meeting with the probation, because if I ever hear somebody say that again, I'm gonna hold them in contempt. Understood. Yeah, but we gonna do this right now. Oh, I'm so excited. This turned.
The deeper the judge digs, the worse it gets. Jalen's been reporting monthly on what was supposed to be a non-reporting probation. And it doesn't stop there. He's been drug tested every single month, despite no drug-related charges, and no such testing in the judge's order. This isn't a small clerical error. This is a complete override of the original sentencing terms. Imagine following extra rules for months that you never legally had to follow, paying for unnecessary tests, taking time off work, rearranging your life. Jalen didn't push back out of fear of being violated. But now, with the truth out, in the open, the judge makes it crystal clear. Those days are over.
So, to answer your question, you do not have to report. Now, what you have to do is let us know when you finish those classes, the counseling. So, you can in fact have them send it to Mr. Flanagan. But I want you to stay on here so Mr. Farmer can hear it from you. I'm gonna tell him what you said, and then I'm gonna ask you, did you say that in front of the supervisor, so we can make sure that no other probation officer ever tells anybody else that I don't make the rules. I am the rule. I mean, I don't even understand what. I
thought so. I thought so too.
You should have told him that, and then you should have just not shown up. Nothing would have happened to you. Nothing.
I just was nervous. I didn't want to get violated. I was just trying to follow the rules.
And it is correct that Miss Bryson is no longer with. That could be part of the reason she's not here, because she thought the judge didn't make the rules. I don't know why she's not here anymore.
Yeah, it's been monthly, and then I'll go do the drug screen as well. Every
drug
month.
Screen?
They've been having me do a drug screen. I was like, I don't even smoke, or my case had nothing to do with anything, drug related, but I've been doing a drug screen every month.
Mr. Lee, let me apologize on behalf of the court. And I'm thankful that Miss Bryson no longer works here, because she might have got fired. This is one of those moments that shows why a good judge matters. Not only does the judge immediately stop the unnecessary reporting and drug testing, but she also orders a refund, giving Jalen a $150 credit toward his remaining balance for the inconvenience and cost. That effectively reduces his fine to $360. And she does it all in the presence of the probation department's leadership, making sure this mistake won't happen again. It's accountability in action.
protecting a defendant's rights, correcting systemic issues, and setting a precedent so no one else ends up in the same situation.
Here today.
Understood.
So not have to drug test. My order specifically says no urinalysis was ordered. And so what I'm going to do is refund you any money that you have paid for your drug screens. So where were you testing?
It was a Rochester Hills location. I forget the name of it, but it was like a few minutes from my house. I went there, I believe twice when I couldn't make it all the way to Detroit within a day. So I would go there. So I only did that like twice. It was like $40 total there. And then the other time they would make me come out to the court to do it.
You said the other times. So you have tested every month since I put you on probation?
Yes, ma'am. Every month.
That's a mess. Okay. Oh, that's a mess. Mr. Farmer, this is Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee, say hi to Mr. Farmer.
How you doing, Mr. Farmer?
How you doing?
Mr. Farmer, Mr. Lee used to be supervised by someone who no longer works here. So that's good, because they might have got fired today if they still worked here. Miss Bryson. Miss Bryson told Mr. Lee who she made.
So here's where we land. Jalen Lee walks out not only with a lighter financial burden but also free from months of unnecessary probation requirements. The judge turned what could have been a simple halfway point review into a full-on reform session for probation oversight. In the end, this case wasn't just about one man's restitution. It was about defending the authority of the court and ensuring justice is applied exactly as ordered. What do you think? Was the judge's response strong enough? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this breakdown as revealing as we did, hit like, share it with someone who loves courtroom drama, and subscribe for more real-life legal
every
showdowns.
month that I don't make the rules. He told her it's a non-reporting probation. Miss Bryson told him the judge don't make the rules, we make the rules. Not only did she have him reporting to probation, she has had this man drug screening every month when my order specifically says no urinalysis ordered. What I called you on here for is because she no longer works here. In your next meeting, just make sure nobody ever tells one of my probationers that, because that might get them held in contempt of court, because that doesn't even make sense. And I
understand.
You know that don't make sense. You would, okay. So what I am going to do, Mr. Lee said he tested at the court 4 times, and you tested in Bloomfield 2 times?
Yeah, Rochester Hills, yeah.
Oh, Rochester Hills. So, Mr. Flanagan, what I am going to do is deduct. I'm just going to give him $150 credit for his inconvenience and his time. And then that will leave him a balance. Instead of the $510, your balance is $360. If he finishes, you can send it to his new probation officer. But I'm telling you this in the presence of Mr. Farmer, you do not have to show up and report to probation, and you do not have to drug test. So that was some bad advice. That was some bad instructions. And like I said, she doesn't work here anymore. And if she did today, she was probably going to either be fired or held in contempt of court. So I'm glad we didn't have to cross that bridge. Thank you, Mr. Farmer, and
no problem,
coming on. Thank you so much. Mr. Lee, thank you for sharing that information. So I appreciate it. And then I'll either see you on the 3rd, or we'll do your discharge when I get the information.